presentation of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day. Tom takes your phone calls toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Let's go to our man George in Newport Richie. George, what's going on, brother?
Hello, Tom. Good afternoon. How are you?
I'm doing great. Yourself?
Yeah, great. I've been following you for the last 2 years, listening to your show.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it, George.
All the hard work you've done for us over the years.
Well, I really appreciate you calling and saying hi.
My pleasure, Tom.
Okay.
I'll listen to your show.
Thank you, man. Have a great one, a safe one. Appreciate it, man.
Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 7 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. We are kicking into 2024. How's that? Don't take anything personally. Transform your life. This is a good guide, man. When you refuse to take things personally, you avoid many upsets in your life. Your feelings of anger, jealousy, and even sadness will simply disappear if you don't take them personally. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials up 60, NASDAQ up 5, S&P's down 1.5. Gold contract up $19.50, trading at $2,089 an ounce. You got silver up 13 cents, $24.53 an ounce. Light sweet crude down $1.53. $74.04 a barrel. Notes and bonds. The 10-year note up 19 ticks, trading 113.10. The 30-year up a full point, plus 20 ticks at 125.28 in King Dollar. King Dollar's down 502 ticks, trading 109.64. Euros at 111, yen's 141, British pounds at 127 to 1 US dollar. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? Well, bottom line, bring the baby up. We got a liquid market. We know that. It's the holiday week. That being said, what you have out here, you get a flat market. You're at 475. So your ABC structure is 502. We bring this back. Now, let's bring this back. Did it hit this thing yet, man? Let's see what we got here. No, it hasn't. It hasn't hit the high in the SPY yet. But that would be, hold on 1 second. Let's go to the SPX because the SPY pays a dividend, which would make the difference. And the cash, oh, I see what's happening. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. I got to go back further than that. The cash. No, it hasn't hit the cash yet either. No, the cash. So cash is at 4771. It looks like it's, wish I could see that far. High, where's that high? 4818. 4818. Qs, take a look at the NDX 100. What do you have with the NDX? Bottom line, you get another ABC structure up. Right now, the Qs are flat, up 19 cents. 410. That number there is 434. Now, notes and bonds. Now check this out, man. This move has been extraordinary, folks. There's no doubt. It's been a one-way move. What has just happened here, you can see, you know, you talk about a one-way move. We started with the 10-year at 105, and we're at 113.10. If you remember, the A to B equals C to D is 114 to 115. So now you get another wide price spread out here. Now, you don't have a lot of volume. You can see the 767,000. That's light volume. There's no doubt about that. But that being said, bottom line, we are at, now check this out. This was a big move in the 10 today. Look at this, 3.789. And if I bring this back, you can see in the last 3 months, 3.789 and then 4.990, even though this was open during market hours. We went to actually 5.02, folks, okay? But that is one heck of a move in bonds, 1.2% to be exact, okay? Now, the kicker is here. Now watch this. This is the kicker. You had a 5-year note auction today of $58 billion. The market was at 3.8, and let me get this right again, because this went way below the market, man. Meaning there was that much. Where are you again? There was that much demand. Come on, baby, where are you? There was this much demand. Here it is right here. Okay. Whoops, wrong one. I write this down. 3.8. I think it's 3.18. Yeah, it was. Let me get this exact one. Jesus, this drives me crazy when I do this, man. I had it right in front of me, and then there's so many stories that pop up. Here we go. Okay. Sorry about that, folks. Okay, so 3.801. Yeah, okay, so here it is. So the market, they thought they were going to get 3.815, okay? They would have been happy, meaning the government would have been happy. Well, no, that's what the market was trading, 3.815. Well, they got it at 3.801. Now, that doesn't seem like a lot, but it's a huge amount when you're talking $58 billion. And then what ended up happening, because it was such a successful auction, that the market itself decided that, hey, man, I'm going to stop buying the 10s, I'm going to buy the 5s, I'm going to buy the 2s, I'm going to buy the 30s, which took it down as 3.79. Pretty amazing. And then if we go over to the dollar, and then tomorrow there's going to be another $58 billion that goes out on 7 years. We go over the dollar, you're going to see we're making our way right down to that bottom. You know, we're getting right next to it now. And if we bring this out a little, let me bring this out a little for a second. What you're going to see is that, you know, there's support here, but there's only support when we take a look at this. It traded down at this 99 for 2 weeks. You break the 99, man. I mean, the largest support in the dollar this is down at the 96,600. That's where the largest support is. You can see, you know, you traded there for 1 month, 3 months. So we'll see where this shakes out, man. You know, this can bust this low in 2 seconds, get into that, and then if we go over to the gold market, you're going to see just the opposite, of course. And what ends up happening in gold, you know, gold right now is 2,088, and, you know, we have this high volume spike at 2150. It's going to go there. Bigger issue, you know, does it get to 2,500? And, you know, the bottom line is that you got to remember something, that gold is a worldwide phenomenon. It's a store of value. If you look at the depreciations that are going on across the world, okay, just go look at Brazil. Brazil brought the real down 50% 2 weeks ago. Turkey just keep bringing it down, okay? And you got to remember that, where people just want value and they want the same price. So they're buying it, man. They're buying it hand over fist. Stay right there, folks. We'll come right back.
Currencies, commodities, and bond markets are as important as ever right now with how they're driving the volatility in equity markets across the globe, which is why it's a great time to try out Teddy Kegstat's Tiger Forex Report. Teddy Kegstat breaks down the Forex markets every Monday using his 30-plus years of experience as a trading veteran of futures, Forex, stocks, and options. Teddy releases his weekly Tiger Forex Report every Monday morning with coverage of all the major currency pairs, including the dollar index, the euro dollar, pound dollar, dollar Swiss, dollar yen, as well as many more, and he also has weekly coverage of the crude oil market and the 30-year T-bonds, as they both influence Forex markets tremendously. When you sign up for the Tiger Forex Report, you also gain instant access to Teddy's 60-minute webinar archive he just hosted, Forex Strategies and Fundamentals, What is Behind the Tiger Forex Report. For all the details and to start your 30-day Tiger Forex Report subscription today, visit the front page of TFNN.com. TFNN, educating investors.
Are you ready to take your trading to the next level? Introducing Tom O'Brien's award-winning newsletter, Market Insights, your key to successful active trading. Tom O'Brien, renowned for his expertise in the financial markets, has designed Market Insights to be your daily guide to profitable trades. Tom publishes his daily Market Insights newsletter every market day before the market open, along with updates when warranted. Stay ahead of the game with Tom's real-time analysis and trade recommendations delivered straight to your inbox. Whether you're a seasoned trader or just starting out, Market Insights provides the edge you need to navigate the markets with confidence. Ready to join the ranks of successful traders? Head over to TFNN.com and subscribe to Market Insights today. Don't miss out on this opportunity to supercharge your trading results. Market Insights comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee for all new subscribers, so you have nothing to risk. Don't miss out on this opportunity to revolutionize your trading game. Head over to TFNN.com right now to join the thousands of traders who have already experienced the power of Tom O'Brien's award-winning newsletter, Market Insights, firsthand. TFNN, educating investors.
TFNN has just launched their new trading room, the Tiger's Den. Hosted at Discord, TFNN has been educating traders for more than 20 years with live programming hosted by a variety of professional traders during market hours. And now they are expanding their reach with the Tiger's Den, available to all tigers and tigresses for just $1 for the year. There's no catch or added costs when you join our community of traders. In the Tiger's Den, you can look over the shoulders of Tom O'Brien and the other TFNN hosts while they analyze charts during their live Tiger TV programs, and join an interactive trading community with hundreds of members exchanging ideas. Interact with other tigers and tigresses as they share trading ideas, news analysis, and discuss the market action all trading day, even at night and on the weekends. The Tiger's Den at Discord is accessible on mobile or tablets as well, so it's always at your reach. To sign up today and become a part of this educational community of traders, just visit the front page of TFNN.com.
Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials up 64, Nasdaq's up 12, S&P's flat. And let's just go. So Turkey, folks, okay, I want to stay with this gold concept for a few bits here. Turkey, what Turkey just did is that they raised their minimum rate, okay, for working by 49%, okay, because the inflation's so bad. Now, just look at this, though. So Turkey, that's the lira. So we'll bring up the lira. We're so lucky in the United States, man. It's crazy. It's not crazy. It's awesome. But when I show you how this works and why gold, you know, it's a world deal, but when you see this much happening, this is like a heads up beyond belief. Now, I'm just going to go back 3 years on the lira. So you can see, picture this if we were in the United States. Well, 3 years ago, the lira was at 7. So 7 lira to $1 US, okay? It's 29 today. 29. Okay? So the bottom line is that you talk about a robbery of your wealth. If you hold lira, you're done. It's not even close. Now, Turkey is a big gold buyer. Their citizens are big gold buyers. Now watch this. We'll go to the Brazil. We'll go to the real. Okay, 1 second. Where are you? Whoops. Where the heck are you? Real. We'll get this, folks. 1 second. Well, I'm going to have to pick that up the next one. The bottom line is that the real's done the same thing. It's getting a little bit stronger. But, you know, those, I could go on smaller countries too, but those are two monster countries that continue to have a hard time with inflation. Well, Argentina. Oh my God, I can go to Argentina. You know, at the next break, I'm gonna pull up 5 or 6 of these currencies so you can see the deal in it. Because what you have is that even if you hold the currency, you're done. What ends up happening, of course, is that it's only paper. It goes down, whether it's 200%, 300%, 400%, versus holding gold. And all of these countries, okay, forever, this is not a new phenomenon with them, okay? You know, they've been used to inflation. So there's just not only gold, it's any type of hard asset. You know, if you're living in an environment like that, you continually have to buy hard assets, get rid of your cash as quick as you can, and bring them into a hard asset, because the hard asset is still going to keep its value, and they're all predicated, bottom line, on the aspect of what the metals are actually worth. And that's when you really see, this is what's so intriguing about it, about a store of value. That's when you really see how gold or silver or platinum, you know, let's stick with gold because platinum's got killed. Silver is highly volatile. But if we stick with gold for a second, what happens there is that you can see that it's a value play, and those folks aren't trying to make money on it. Those folks are just trying to have the same value proposition that they have, and that the governments are not stealing their money. That's what it comes down to, man. I mean, it's pretty amazing when, you know, you take a look at it. I mean, if you were around when the Russian Empire imploded, was that 1980, 83, or something like that? There were so many hundreds. Well, there were millionaires and billionaires that broke apart ASAP, and then all the oligarchs and, you know, then billionaires were made. But that transfer was since I've been in the market, it's the fastest transfer I've ever seen. Meaning that just overnight, you know, poof, overnight, hundreds of millions of dollars gone. It's like, okay, man, here we go. So pretty intense. We take a look at the market out here. Let's go to the Dow and take a look at the Dow. So the Dow, you know, this baby, you know, inch by inch, you know, right now you're just getting over the highs that were established last week. We put this on a longer term basis, and what the Dow has done is that it's got away from its high that it's taken out. And when you get away from the high that's taken out, that's a big plus, man. That's a big plus. Now, the S&Ps haven't made the high yet. The NASDAQ hasn't got away from the high yet. And that's, you want to see them get away from the high. Because the longer that they hang on at these highs, okay, the more problematic it can get. You know, we'll get a question in the den about where I think this is going to go at the end of the day. I think we're just going to have a flat market. Well, let me pull up the S&Ps for a second, though. So if we pull up the S&Ps, yeah, you can see this morning. See this, oh, here, let me do it this way, because I'll show you what it was going into, actually. See, this was going into, there it is right there. Never got down there, though. Yeah, this was, that downdraft was trying to get into, that's the wrong one. So I can delete that one. Delete. Where is it? Those that one. This is the one right there. That's where this thing could have went. You know, but you get a high volume low there that did get tested. It got tested right after we were down there, but I suspect, you know, it'll probably, they could get down there again. We need the 48.16. Right now you're 48.22. It's just going to mess around here, man. That's my take on it. And now that's unusual in the aspect, let me show you this, because last night, Asia had a big night, and Europe was up pretty good, and our dollar was down. You can see the Nikkei was up 1.1, Hang Seng was up 1.7. You know, The Europe is only up, 1/10, 0.2%, and we're not even close to that. So we do have divergence in that being that notes are higher price, lower yield. The dollar's getting smoked, and our S&P can't get any juice. But those things can get delayed by a day. I suspect what you're going to have is that they'll probably run it right into the weekend. Apple just got to, stay at the appeals court on the aspect of their blood oxygen in their watch. If you read that story about it, Apple, too, Tommy was talking about this morning, it's almost like they're a bunch of crooks, man. Apple is. They had the main tech guy from Massimo come over to him 2013, come over to Tim Cook. They ended up hiring all the guys and basically stealing it. Stay right there, folks. Come right back.
You might think that if you want to be successful at trading in the stock market, you're going to need a crystal ball. After all, it's impossible to predict the future, right? Like any endeavor in life, before you decide it's impossible, get some advice from the experts. You might find that it's not so impossible after all. For daily market overviews that give you direction on the key indices, selective stocks, and commodities, subscribe to the Opening Call newsletter at TFNN.com. The Opening Call newsletter is written by Basil Chapman, creator of the trading methodology known as the Chapman Wave. The Chapman Wave up-down sequence gives you an edge in identifying price turns, finding the peaks and valleys in stock prices. Get the Opening Call newsletter by Basil Chapman in your inbox every day. First-time subscribers also get a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you're not satisfied, let us know, and you'll get a full refund within 30 days of signing up. TFNN.com, educating investors.
Steve Rhodes started his trading career as a student almost 20 years ago, and the student has now become the master. Steve won the prestigious Timer of the Year award in 2018 and barely missed that mark again in 2019, finishing at number 2 for the year. An amazing accomplishment. Steve Rhodes is committed to sharing his techniques and knowledge with anyone who wants to learn, and he shares his vast amount of trading knowledge every day in his Mastering Probability newsletter. Steve's award-winning newsletter, Mastering Probability, is delivered every trading day with updates throughout the afternoon. Sign up for Steve's market newsletter, Mastering Probability, and you'll receive access to 7 of Steve's educational webinars absolutely free. At TFNN, all our newsletters come with a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have absolutely nothing to worry about. Visit TFNN.com and try Mastering Probability 30 days risk-free today. TFNN, educating investors.
Sharpening your skills as an investor is like getting better at playing a musical instrument. You have to practice, sure, but you also need excellent instruction from experts. At TFNN, you'll get advice and guidance from the authority in technical market analysis. And it's not just dry, tedious text either. TFNN airs live financial content streamed live on TFNN.com and TFNN's YouTube channel with Tiger TV, live every market day from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern. For free. Each host is an experienced trader and gives their take on the market while taking calls and questions live from around the world. From the moment the market opens until the closing bell sounds, Tiger TV has 8 different shows with expert hosts to help you make the right moves with your money. Watch online at TFNN.com or on TFNN's YouTube channel and become the investor you were born to be. TFNN, educating investors.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now Dow Industrials up 56, Nasdaq up 5, S&P's off 1.7. Now let's go take a look at this. Actually, Brazil's doing really good, actually. BRL. So if we go to Brazil first, the Brazil Real, you're going to see that it's going in the right way for Brazil. So they must be getting inflation under control here. Yeah, they definitely are, because the Real just went from, was at 5.5 reals to 4.8. Now, the opposite of that, this one's sick, man. We know that Argentina has always had a monster problem, but this is like sick. I mean, I don't know what the heck they do down in Argentina. Well, I guess you keep as much beef and everything else as you can. I don't know. With here, watch this. This is like crazy. So we take a look at this. Just happened last week. The real went from about 365. Yeah, 365 reals to $1 to 807. Now look at this though. This is sick. If I bring this back 2 years, you're going from 108 to 807. I mean, that's about as crazy as you can get. Let's go to Bob in South Carolina. Bob, what's going on, brother?
How you doing, Tom?
I'm doing great, man. Yourself?
Doesn't get any better than this.
That's a beautiful thing, man. I like it. You know, it's so funny is that, are you from Boston? Where are you from?
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
Well, I lived out in, well, I was originally from Brighton, downtown Boston.
Exactly, because when you know, I heard the accent right away, and I'm saying to myself, Bob in South Carolina. I wasn't expecting Boston. I love it. I love hearing that.
Well, you could just say I'm a refugee escaping the cold and the taxation.
Hey, listen, man, we got smart, because that gray, you know, you probably heard the story, but I was up there at a family reunion, Bridget and I only like about a month ago. And man, I was such a baby. It was so freaking cold, and it was only 42, Bob. So, I mean, that's not cold.
No.
I couldn't hack it, though, man. I couldn't hack it.
It goes through your bones, Tom. You have to leave.
It does. And that's the last time I'm going to go up there in the winter, man, period. I mean, it was crazy. Yeah. I stayed too long. I stayed 3 days. That might have been it. I'm sorry, what?
You got 6 months of winter up there every year anyway.
You do. You do. You do. So you want to take a look at platinum out here?
Yes. Why is it so stalled, Tom? I mean, it's not even keeping close to gold. You know?
I know, man. I know. And then a lot of this has to do with the catalytic converters. When, number one, they had all the EV cars come in. Two, the automobile manufacturers changed to palladium, because palladium was so cheap. Now palladium is so expensive. So that is something that smoked it. There's no doubt about it. You know, because the bottom line is that, you know, platinum was always worth more than gold on a continual basis. It might go down once or twice underneath it, but it'll snap right back, and, you know, it hasn't. If we look at PPLT, you know, the lows for the year out here has been 77, the highs 104. I mean, I think all these metals are buys right now. I mean, if you're looking to buy it, you know, you get action here, man. You know, but that's because of the U.S. dollar, you know. So we'll see. I mean, PPLT right now, you're at this 91.70, and I think 104 is game. That's the next swing point up here. And we'll see whether, you know, it can get any traction over that level. You know, last time we were up here, gave it up at that point. We had a high volume low high at 122, but the last time we went, it didn't go. You know, so.
Well, it just seems like it's going nowhere fast. I mean, compared to where gold's going. So
yeah, that's a fact. Yeah. Well, what also ends up happening, it's a lot easier buying gold than there is platinum. I mean, I buy both of them. And, you know, I love platinum because platinum coins, folks, if you have never seen a U.S. Eagle platinum coin, it's one of the most beautiful things in the world. And because they're never in circulation, it's just amazing. But they're you know, a platinum coin, I don't know what the mint is getting now, but last time I looked, they were getting almost $200 over spot for the coin.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. I know. So.
Wow. Well, thank you very much, Tom.
Okay, Bob. Have a great one. Have a safe one. Happy New Year, man.
Same to you. Healthy New Year.
Yes, healthy
Bye-bye.
New Year. Very important. Very important. There's no doubt about that, folks. Health is the name of the game. There's no two ways about that. And the Dow, so let's go see inside the Dow what the juice is. So putting the juice inside the Dow out here, you got Caterpillar putting 18 positive, Goldman 16, Amgen 14. Taken away from it is Microsoft -6, Home Depot -6, Boeing -5. J.P. Morgan Chase, we got to look at this, man. I heard this number this morning, folks, and this is just amazing. So J.P. Morgan Chase, picture, so the low for the year is 123. The high is 169. It's trading at a PE, a forward PE of about 17, okay? It says 10 here. Yeah. I don't know. I guess, yeah, you got to stick with the 17. But listen to this, man. This is sick. For the year 2024, they have broken all records, and they took in $162 billion. That's the number that they figure, okay? And out of that, though, right, profit, $50 billion. Almost $1 billion a week in profit. And I'll show you something else that you got Goldman, right? Now, we'll check this out. So the low in Goldman for the year is 289, the high's 386. Now, Goldman didn't even take in $46 billion, okay? Well, they took in $46 billion. So J.P. Morgan, this is how much bigger J.P. Morgan is than Goldman. J.P. Morgan, profit is $50 billion, and the total gross of Goldman is $46 billion. That just goes to show you how large J.P. Morgan Chase has actually got. And, of course, the last time that, see, each and every time that there is any type of disconnect inside the marketplace, and the last disconnect we had was the Silicon National Bank and the Republic Bank. And what ended up happening is that J.P. Morgan, you know, bottom line came in, got a huge amount of assets below market. You know, yeah, there's risk, but the bottom line is that, you know, the big just keep getting bigger. And in J.P. Morgan's case, it's just a monster, man. I mean, a monster. Dow up 75, NASDAQ up 12, S&P's up 1. Stay right there, folks. Come right back.
If you're looking for potential trading setups in the stock market, then Rocket Equities and Options Report is a newsletter you should try. Tommy O'Brien delivers options and equity trades when the markets present them, using a combination of fundamentals and technicals. Sign up for Rocket Equities and Options Report today with a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to risk. For all the details and to start your subscription today, visit the front page of TFNN.com. TFNN, educating investors. Biotech is booming, but for how long? Whether you think the biotech bull has room to run or has run its course, trade LABU or LABD. Direction's daily S&P Biotech 3 times bull and bear ETFs. Visit directioninvestments.com/biotech today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
The reality is that navigating financial markets can be risky. Markets can be chaotic and difficult to understand. Having the latest market advice can help you turn this chaos into a key for creating winning trades. At TFNN, we understand that it can be hard to find reliable market news. That's why each of our market experts offers their very own market newsletter, a must-have tool for every trader out there striving to find an edge in today's markets. TFNN newsletters cover every aspect of the markets so you can analyze the market before you trade. Try any of our great newsletters risk-free with our 30-day money-back guarantee. Just visit the Newsletters tab on the front page of TFNN.com. TFNN, educating investors.
TFNN has launched the Tiger's Den. Hosted at Discord, TFNN has been educating traders for more than 20 years with live programming hosted by a variety of professional traders during market hours. The Tiger's Den, available to all tigers and tigresses for just $1 for the year. There's no catch or added costs when you join our community of traders. Sign up today and become a part of this educational community of traders. Just visit the front page of TFNN.com.
This program is brought to you by Vista Gold, traded on the NYSE American and TSX under the symbol VGZ.
Tom O'Brien.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now trading up 56. You got the Nasdaq up 6. S&Ps are down 2. Let's go to our man Jim in Palm Harbor. Jim, what's going on?
Tom, I was just thinking back to the old days when I used to carry an AM radio around so I could listen to Tom O'Brien show on the AM radio.
Well, I appreciate that, man.
That's a while back. And I was going to call you about platinum, and ironically, you just had a call. But I get a daily spreadsheet from a reputable coin dealer, and right now they are paying $2.40 over spot for silver, just for a tube of past date U.S. Eagles. They're paying spot plus 2.25 for proof gold coins with the documentation in a box. U.S. Gold Eagles are spot plus $325, and just for a where are we here on which is interesting, just from past dates 2023 and before, they're paying spot plus 1.75% for U.S. Gold Eagles. And the platinum, what really caught my eye, they are buying. They have no platinum for sale. They are buying U.S. 1 ounce platinum U.S. Eagles for spot plus 100.
So
which is the highest I've seen in a while. So that tells us where the demand is.
Well, hold it. No, platinum's only 100. But what did you say of gold? You said that they were paying over $300.
No, that was percent. Gold is actually $100 over.
Yeah, which makes sense.
Plus $100.
Yeah, which makes sense. Silver is. And gold, what happens, folks, is that silver. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
A silver tube is spot plus $2.25 over.
Right, and so did you hear that, folks? Silver is always the hardest to get your money back. That's 10% of the price of silver. Okay, and it's just how it goes. I mean, that's.
Tom, they are buying spot plus $2.40.
No, I understand. No, I get it. Okay, that's the buy. The sell is what? How much is the sell then?
They are paying over spot to buy tubes of U.S. Silver Eagles right now.
Oh, yeah. No, I've got a lot more than that. Yeah. No,
but what shocked me was these proof U.S. Gold Eagles with documentation, $325 over gold spot. So I'm really thinking I've got a couple boxes with the documentation from the U.S. Mint. I mean, we're talking $2078 plus $325. If I can get $2,400. Or even the $100 over platinum at 1,000 too.
Well, the platinum's not enough, but the gold is. Now watch how this works, folks. Okay, this is you really want to understand this for a second, right? So you can see where we are, Jim. Right? We're not at. Well, let's put it this way. They all have been on a run. Okay. But at those prices, you can see that you are, to me, you're not at highs, okay? But I'm just going to show you what ends up happening here, right? If gold goes to, let's say right now we're at 2,088, right? What happens, folks, is that if gold runs to 2,500, which I think it's going to, right? And this is where what Jim's thinking of is a good idea, is that what ends up happening is that the premium, okay, actually goes down because
exactly.
Yeah, what the gold dealers do, just in general, then they start getting nervous, okay? So the further it actually goes up, and if you're peaking, you'd be really surprised how far the premium can actually go down. Versus right now, people are nervous, evidently, because if they're paying $300 over, right now they're nervous. That's what it comes down to.
Well, and it also just shows you what kind of demand is out there for the physical.
What kind of demand? Now, let's talk about silver for a second, because this is really cool. If you have bags of silver, folks, okay? Let me pull this up, silver at the same time. SIA. So if you have bags of junk silver, junk silver, by the way, folks, if you have it, is like awesome, like insane. You get junk quarters and you get junk dimes. So you can see silver right now, bottom line is not a lot of action, right? I mean, there really isn't. It's $24. Now, more than likely, they're probably paying $27.50 or something for a bag.
Yeah, I'd have to calculate it, but I can tell you that they're all sold out. They have no junk silver.
Right. Okay. So that's so cool. So watch what happens, folks. Okay. When you're selling silver, make sure that you sell it on an up day, because what the dealers do is that if you get an up day going, just as Jim said, they didn't have any and they want to move it out. This is just life in the trading business. When you get an up day, they have a huge amount of demand. As soon as silver goes down even 50 cents, you will see that premium get destroyed. And it'll be destroyed only for, if it stays flat for 3 or 4 days. Silver is really so tricky selling and buying. But you can make a lot of money selling it on an up day. And then when I'm talking about, they'll pay you an extra $1. And per bag, that's a lot of bread, folks, okay? So...
Yep. I'll have to look at that. I was just catching up on year-end stuff. I actually just took a IRA distribution, and I want to just call and wish you a Happy New Year, and thanks for all you do.
Happy New Year, and I appreciate that feedback on the prices, man. It's pretty wild, isn't it? And it really is. What's so cool about what Jim's saying, too, folks, okay? This is when you see what the real price actually is. You can buy the future at it, but try to buy it and put it in your hand.
Now, here's also a handoff to the den. In March of 2000, when everybody was panicking, thanks to somebody at the den, I bought not enough platinum, but I bought platinum at $7.20 an ounce.
Yep.
And like everybody else, I've got stuff at $1,400 and $1,500 platinum also, but they're all mint state.
Yep.
But thanks to the den, I bought platinum at $7.25, and I can't remember who the person was in the den, but I really want to thank them.
That's a beautiful thing, man. I love it. Okay, brother. Have a great New Year, safe New Year, and a healthy New Year. Thank you.
Talk to you in a year. Bye now.
That's right. And, folks, if you haven't come in the Tiger's Den yet, okay, just do it. We have an amazing family in there. Right now, we're up to about 800 or 900 that are in there. Now, active is probably, a couple hundred every day. You have a lot of great traders in there, a lot of great investors in there, a lot of great ideas. And it's only $1 for a year, folks. And the only reason we charge $1 is that way we don't have to worry about getting hacked and all this other stuff, okay? So just come over to our website. You'll see it right under services. Tiger's Den, it's worth it beyond belief, man. I mean, it's turned out to be a great way not only to, get ideas, to learn, to have trading friends, to have investors. We get the biotechs in there. I mean, you have everything from the biotechs are a big deal, man. I mean, the bottom line is that you're risking a lot, but we get a whole crew in there with biotechs that just go at it day and night, man. And, you can see all these big drug companies buying, we're at a dynamic change all around between the chips, between the AI, and one of the things the AI is going to do, folks, okay, is continue to have the biotechs do a faster acceleration into the diseases that they're going after. Dow's up 24, Nasdaq's flat, S&P's down 4. Stay right there, folks. We'll come right back.
Are you ready to take your trading to the next level? Introducing Tom O'Brien's award-winning newsletter, Market Insights, your key to successful active trading. Tom O'Brien, renowned for his expertise in the financial markets, has designed Market Insights to be your daily guide to profitable trades. Tom publishes his daily Market Insights newsletter every market day before the market open, along with updates when warranted. Stay ahead of the game with Tom's real-time analysis and trade recommendations delivered straight to your inbox. Whether you're a seasoned trader or just starting out, Market Insights provides the edge you need to navigate the markets with confidence. Ready to join the ranks of successful traders? Head over to TFNN.com and subscribe to Market Insights today. Don't miss out on this opportunity to supercharge your trading results. Market Insights comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee for all new subscribers, so you have nothing to risk. Don't miss out on this opportunity to revolutionize your trading game. Head over to TFNN.com right now to join the thousands of traders who have already experienced the power of Tom O'Brien's award-winning newsletter, Market Insights, firsthand. TFNN, educating investors.
Everything in the universe is governed by the Fibonacci sequence. This mathematical principle is responsible for everything from the most aesthetically pleasing artwork to patterns in the stock market. To stay on top of stock patterns you can take advantage of, sign up for the Fibonacci 24/7 newsletter at TFNN.com. When you subscribe, you'll get a weekly report from veteran day trader Larry Pesavento on stocks you need to pay attention to. And you can trust Larry's analysis. After all, he's got 45 years experience as a day trader. Larry will also provide daily charts, videos, and data on the key markets that he's tracking. Expect notifications from Larry on market movement you need to act on at any time. First-time subscribers also get a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you're not satisfied, let us know and you'll get a full refund within 30 days of signing up. Subscribe to the Fibonacci 24/7 newsletter today. TFNN.com, educating investors.
The reality is that navigating financial markets can be risky. Markets can be chaotic and difficult to understand. Having the latest market advice can help you turn this chaos into a key for creating winning trades. At TFNN, we understand that it can be hard to find reliable market news. That's why each of our market experts offers their very own market newsletter. A must-have tool for every trader out there striving to find an edge in today's markets. TFNN newsletters cover every aspect of the markets so you can analyze the market before you trade. Try any of our great newsletters risk-free with our 30-day money-back guarantee. Just visit the Newsletters tab on the front page of TFNN.com. TFNN. Educating investors.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV.
Welcome back, folks. GBTC. We got to look at this because, this is coming the next week. They think that the SEC is going to rule on whether GBTC can turn into an ETF. And look at this. I mean, the low for the year out here is 773, the high is 37. But I want you to look at the premium. The premium right now is almost minus 3.4%. That premium, folks, when this whole thing started, was minus 28%. So it was quite a trade. When you take a look at this, we'll see if it's quite a trade. Because the bottom line is that when this announcement comes out, if Grayscale can turn into, an ETF, it's going to be a big deal. The thing that is pretty wild, and this is the news-driven deal, is that the chairman, did resign, So it's hard to tell whether, maybe they thought that was part of the deal. Who knows? But that's never a good thing. But we'll see where the whole thing shakes out. But there's no doubt if, in fact, the Bitcoin does turn into all these ETFs, well, that's going to put more demand in it. There's no doubt about it. I remember the day that the GLD came into existence, okay? And that was a huge deal. And if we bring this up, if you don't realize that the GLD, let me see with GLD. So this was, let's see. So performance. That normally tells me when it started. Yeah, there it is right there. So the GLD started November 18, 2004. Before that, guess what? You had to buy physical gold. As soon as the GLD came into existence, and then the IAG, okay, what that did, that made it much easier for funds and for everyone else to buy gold. And what ends up happening, of course, that's the more demand there is, guess what? The higher you go. Always remember, folks, the bear can claw your heart out, the bull can run you over, and thank God there's always another trade. Health, happiness, and prosperity. Have a great night, folks. Have a safe night. Have a happy, healthy, successful new year. Come back and visit Tommy tomorrow morning. Kicks us off 9 a.m. Look at him, folks.